Hey everybody, you're over 60. You've had a divorce. You recovered from drug addiction. You recovered from alcoholism. You beat a health scare. You created a successful business. You turned a business around. You were in a job that you hated. You changed your attitude and you made it one of the best jobs you ever had. Maybe that's your business. That could be your next business. Coaching, helping other people go through something that you've already gone through, something that you've already conquered. If you're over 60, I guarantee you've gained some experience that has great value to other people. You just need to find those people and get in contact with them. And let me tell you something. That experience that you've been through has great value. You can charge for it because you're going to save people a lot of time and heartache, because they can save time. They can fast forward through a challenging or tragic time in their life because you've already been there. You've already gone through it. You made the mistakes maybe. You found the answers, and so they can fast track. So that could be your business. I'm guaranteeing you, if you're over 60 years of age, you have in your past experience great value that you could share with other people. That could be your business. That could be your business, coaching other people through a divorce. That could be your business, coaching other people that are going through cancer, surviving cancer. They're going through a disease. They're going through a separation. They're going through a tough breakup. They're dealing with a spouse or a child or a parent or somebody who is addicted to drugs. They're with a spouse, a parent, or they have a child who is an alcoholic. And they're dealing with all those challenges. And now you've been through it. You've survived it. You've found the answer. You've come through it. That has great value, and that could be your business. Let me tell you something. Your age and experience is of great value. No one can buy that. You can't go down to the store and buy 60 years of experience. Think about taking your experience. Look at what you've been through. And you know what? Look at it at the value that it has and how you can help and serve somebody else. That is one of the best businesses that you can start later in life because you've been through it. You're in later in life. You can look back. Now, you may have more years behind you than you have ahead of you. That doesn't mean that you can't go forward into the years that you do have ahead with great gusto, enthusiasm, with a great drive in trying to serve other people. I'm telling you, I was a cop for 35 years, and that service to other people was very fulfilling and satisfying, and there were many challenges along the way. And after retiring, I still continue to do stand-up comedy, believe it or not. I became known as LA's comedy cop. I was doing comedy by day. No, I was a cop by day and a comedian by night. And I became known as LA's comedy cop. And you know, that's another way of serving other people. To make people laugh is of service. When you finish a show and the people come out of that show and say, "Oh my goodness, I needed this so badly. You made me laugh so hard. This is one of the best comedy shows that I've ever seen. I've been to Vegas, I've been all over, but this was the best show that I've ever seen. Thank you so much." They paid tickets. They paid money to get there. They paid for their drinks if they had 2-drink minimum. And yet, they couldn't wait to see us. It's usually me and the headliner. They couldn't wait to express, you know what? This really made my night. And you know, a lot of times people that go to a comedy show, they go to great extent to get babysitters, to make arrangements, to and then dress up, you know, arrange to go out for the night and go to a comedy club. And so if they go through all that trouble and then they get paid back with a fun night of laughter, that has great value. And that's why people will pay to go see comedians and go to a comedy club and put up with a 2-drink minimum, whatever it is, because they want to get what they paid for, which is a great night out. Laughter is the best medicine, they say, and there's a reason for that. It really is almost medicinal to laugh, and we should try to laugh more often. It is and will affect our health. But that's just another way that I was continuing, I think, to be of service after I retired from police work. You know, and now I'm podcasting, and I got this YouTube channel, and I have another channel called the Island Life channel. And I really try to focus on everything that is self-improvement, personal growth, and how we can get better every day in every way than we were yesterday. You know, and that's why I want to give you my best today, right now. It might not be as good as it was yesterday, and it might not be as good as it will be tomorrow, but today I'm giving you my best. This is my best to you. I want to be of service to you. If I bring a little humor, that's just a little bit of icing on top of the cake. And I got into this whole personal growth, self-improvement, you know, stuff just back 35 years ago. You know, I was in a bad place mentally, thinking, you know, and blaming other circumstances on what I was going through at the time, pointing fingers as to why, you know, I was in a bad spot, you know, and then I put the line down that I'm going to get my real estate license, and I'm going to have my own business. I'm going to get out of this police work. This is miserable. People are out to get me. Kind of funny now. And then I ended up being sent by my broker. I did get my real estate license, but I was still a cop. And my real estate broker sent me to Jim Rohn. And I thought it was going to be a sales training, but it was actually life training. And all the things that Jim Rohn talked about living life better. I mean, if you're being a great leader, honest person at home, you can do the same at work. And that led me to go to a Tony Robbins seminar. And from then on, I just started releasing and deleting negative beliefs. And I believed I could do anything. And I know you can too. I have more faith and belief that you can do so many great things than probably you do yourself. Maybe not, but I know I see people every day, and I think they have infinite potential to do so many great things. And you do. And those of us, if we're over 60, and I am, I'm over 60 age-wise. I'm 68, but of course, enthusiastic-wise, of course, ambition-wise, joyfulness-wise, I'm only 29. And so I come at you with my 29-year-old energy, but I have 68-year-old wisdom, and I wanted to share that with you tonight. So if you're over 60, guess what? There's no doubt in my mind that you have great value that you bring with you to the next year in your life that you could turn into your own business. Maybe you could go and start a YouTube channel and just start serving people. Start for free, giving the advice of whatever you went through that you have an expertise in that other people don't because they didn't go through what you did. But maybe they're going through it now and they need a little advice. They want a little help. And that's one of the things that YouTube is all about. People search for answers on YouTube. And if you have the answer to what they're going through, maybe you'll make your money just from AdSense advertising on YouTube. You won't even have to charge for your coaching. You can just give it out for free. And based on the amount of people that are going to watch your video, you're going to make a living. I know you can do it. So if you're over 60, you got this. I'm telling you, you got great value and it's worth something. It is worth a lot. So figure out what that is. Maybe it's more than one thing. And you know what? Make that your business. Let me know in the comments what your experience value is and what you're thinking about starting as your business, because I know you can do it. All right, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, I'll see you in the next video.